Welcome back, folks. Just another trade case study for you. I am looking at taking a long position. 9:30 open. It's about 8 minutes into this 15-minute candle. I want to see it start turning around. If it does, I'll take our position. For a scalp trade, back up. So we're about 9 minutes, almost 9 minutes into this 15-minute candle. And this is a bullish breaker we're in. 3 candles down, taking all that liquidity, coming into bullish breaker. Kind of like what I see here. 9 minutes into a 15-minute candle. If we could hold this level, it might be a nice entry for a long position. Just back up to some fair value gap, maybe up here. We've got this target marked out. I'll show you that in a moment on a 5-minute chart. There's a fair value gap there. Looking for a long at this level. Seems to be holding. 10 minutes into the 15-minute candle. At 9:30 to 9:45 candle. Okay, I'm going to take a long. So I'm long the market at this point. Hopefully that's a nice snap entry. Let's see. Hopefully the market doesn't slap me. I'm only looking for a scalp, okay? Not looking for all-time highs or anything crazy like that. I'll show you what this looks like on a 5-minute chart. Let me just move this recording over here. Okay. Nice 3-down candles taking all this liquidity coming into a bullish breaker. You can see that on your chart on a 1-hour chart. I think it should be on a 4-hourly chart. Actually, it'll be very clear. I might show that to you at the end somewhere when I close out the trade. I'm looking for. Let me just jump into a 5-minute chart. So there's the fair value gap. Okay. Nice down candle. If we can close above there, which I think we will, that'll be good. And I want to basically take my position off inside of this fair value gap. Okay. Let's see if we can use this down candle and see if we can come up with some kind of projection. 2521 is what this thing says we're going to, which is in alignment with closure of that fair value gap. That's nice. I like that. I'm not going to wait for that. As soon as we get into this fair value gap, I'm going to take off this position. Okay. I want to be in and out of this market fast. There are some nice equal highs at 2515. Let's find those. Looking at that on a 1-minute chart on a different screen. So let's just get rid of this. I mean, this is all liquidity, right? That's a short-term high, short-term high, short-term high. All buy stops above there. So we should go straight through there without any hesitation. Nice equal highs there. So let's see. Where's my entry? Entry's at 2504. 2504.5. Yep, that's good. Back up to these highs is, oh, that's nice. 100 pips. That might be a good level to take off my position. Let's mark that out. Add more clutter to an already cluttered screen. I want to see expansion now. We're getting to the end of this 15-minute candle. We're still inside of this bullish breaker. We haven't broken structure on this 1-minute chart, okay? So that's something to remember. So we're still making lower highs, lower lows. Hopefully this goes up and breaks structure. I'm going to go mute now, let this pan out, come back if I need to say something. Let's take a look at this on a 1-hour chart and just see what is structure showing us. So this is a pretty deep candle and 15 minutes to closure. Okay. And just taking all this liquidity coming, there's that bullish breaker. Let's have a look at a 4-hourly chart. Also, yep, 4-hourly chart's about to close as well. And that would mean we're bearish, right? Because we have this 3-bar taking all this liquidity, close below this swing. Okay. But we should still get a move back up to at least somewhere up to this bearish order block. Okay. So the open of the 2513. And currently my target is 2518. So might have to look at that. Let's go back to a 1 minute. No breaker structure on this 1 minute. Lower highs, lower lows. I do believe we will get a move back up to somewhere 2517 perhaps. Where's 2517? Okay, yep, that's where the equal highs are, right there. Okay, good. So I'm going to look at closing here at these equal highs. That's from 2504, which is my entry, which we're now above. So this position is no longer in drawdown. That's 100 pips. Okay, that's not too bad. We're still inside of this bullish breaker, which has found support at the midpoint. Didn't have much of a drawdown, right? Less than 30 pips. That's not too bad. No stress at all on this trade, okay? Just understanding price action, understanding time. Doesn't mean it's guaranteed to work. Not looking at a big move to all-time highs, just looking for the market to come back and rebalance a little bit of this down movement, okay? And I do believe we'll get up into this fair value gap, but my target's below that, which is good, right? I think there's a tiny fair value gap there. What's the high of this? 251552 and the low of that, 251554. So there's this tiny gap there, which is good, okay? Because that's where my target is, just around there. So the high of that candle, you can look over here where these numbers are. The high there is 2515.52 and the low 2515.54. So that low is higher than this high. So there's a small tiny gap. That's all it needs. Let's go back to the 1 minute. A lot of lines on my chart. That's because I've been trading so much. I've left all those lines on. Haven't taken them off this week as I've been trading in both directions. Short and long. Okay, I'm going to let this pan out and I'm going to go mute. This is the target, okay? We've got these equal highs and that tiny gap. Really want to get above this up candle because that'll be a change in structure. If I can get it through there, a closure above that would be nice. That is the last set of up candles before this move down. Okay, so it'd be good to... This is coming into these two down candles, which are our current bullish order block on a 1 minute time frame. Okay, so up there, down into this. We should have repricing higher above this and down into this up candle, and then repricing higher into this target. That's what I want to see. Okay, so let's just monitor this. I'm going to go on mute. I've already got take profit level set. Now, somebody asked me, how do you remain disciplined? How do you control your emotions? It all comes to understanding price action, right? So when I see this here, and I just know that that's an easy level that the algorithm is going to be targeting because that is low resistance liquidity sitting up there. Everybody's buy stops are at those swing highs. And the fact that this swing high is lower than this swing high makes that an easy run through, okay? And I like to see that at key levels where my targets are, okay? So just understanding price action, seeing these things repeat over and over again gives me the confidence, and that's how I can be disciplined. I can just read the price, understand where the market is headed based on where the money sits, right? Ask a question, where's the money? Okay, if we're going up, where's the money? It's above here, it's above here, it's above here, okay? So there's equal highs here, so there's a good chance you've got a lot of buy stops up there, especially when we've taken these lows. People shift their stops, okay? And that's what you've got to be good at, is identifying the draw on liquidity, okay? So that's how I can remain calm, not concerned. Once this reversal is in place, then I'm expecting the market to head up into where resides buy side liquidity if I'm long, okay? Okay, so we have a new hour, 10 a.m. Okay, so this doesn't surprise me that 10 a.m. is open. Look at where this has started to move down, 10 a.m. It's trying to go and grab liquidity, scare existing longs out of their positions. Okay, I'm still up by a few pips. I'm entering that 2504. Even if we come down below my entry, I'm not concerned. Okay, because of time, right? Time. I know at 10 a.m. in the first 15 minutes, there's going to be that level of manipulation. Okay, so I'm watching the clock at all times, right? As this is coming down in that first 15 minutes of the new hour, I'm looking at how does price behave halfway into that candle where I'm expecting this to kind of pin in to go up. Okay. So I don't get tricked by the market makers. This move down is designed to scare existing long holders out of their positions. And this is at a new hour, 10 a.m. Okay. Another dump is how I see this, a dump for the pump. Okay. I see this as the market makers building, the algorithm is building liquidity, getting more people short, short, short. Each one of these swings, short, 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 right? They see this at the double top, short. It's just building liquidity. Okay. It needs liquidity for the move up. Now let's talk a little bit about the bigger picture. What has the market done in today's trading? If we look at let me turn off these lines. If we look at a 4-hourly chart, okay, there are still equal highs here. Okay, the market's taken some liquidity, but there still resides. Where's this high? Right there, equal highs. Very, very clean equal highs. And I won't be surprised if there's going to be a lot of people short. Okay, a lot of people are short this. I won't be surprised if the market goes back and takes out these highs. Not saying it's going to be today, but I still believe that could be the draw on liquidity. Okay, into next week. But I'll do a analysis video over the weekend that'll talk about where the next draw on liquidity for gold might be from a higher time frame analysis perspective. Okay, right now I'm focused on this immediate trade that I want to close out and close my week. Okay, so right now that's all I'm focused on. Okay, well there you go folks, target met, trade's been closed out. That was a 10 lot, that's been closed out, 100 pips. I did have a bit more drawdown than anticipated, okay, but I'm always watching the clock, okay, and that here was the second, that was the 30 minutes into the new hour, okay, and when I'm watching this, I'm looking at how fast these candles are moving. If they're moving extremely fast, it kind of tells me they're trying to get people short at these breakouts, and then this immediate reversal tells me that there's trap, 3-bar reversal, and I take that when I review my trades. And my entry here was a bad entry, okay? It wasn't the right setup, and that's how you learn, okay? This here, 3-bar reversal, balanced price range, perfect setup on a 1-minute chart after taking liquidity, okay? At the right time, which is 30 minutes into a new hour, okay? So I was able to take this drawdown, okay? That's not an issue because I'm watching how price is moving and what's happening and understanding that, okay, time, right? It's 10:30, it's either 10:30 candle. Understanding that that big down candle could simply be a run on liquidity and not getting scared out of the trade. Keeping in mind that there is drawdown, okay? My entry that 2504, and that's somewhere around 2500, okay? And by watching price, like that's my style of trading, that's my style of managing my risk. I'm watching the price, I'm watching the clock, okay? And understanding what might price be trying to do. And at this point, when I see that big down candle, look at that candle, it's bigger than any of the other candles. Right on that 10:30. So when I see that, I'm waiting and seeing, okay, how's price behaving? What is it potentially going to do? Okay, it's taking this liquidity. Okay, let me watch, wait and see, rather than getting scared and closing out, because that could be where that reversal is coming in. And that's what I see, right? In that first few minutes of that 10:30, 15-minute candle, I see the 3-bar reversal pattern, balanced price range after taking this liquidity at 30 minutes into a new hour. And so I know that while I may have entered early on, but now this is a key price pattern at a key level, at a key time, and I should hold on to that trade. And therefore, I've been able to keep that position on and target hit. Okay, so there's things that even I have to continue to learn and improve on my own trading. Okay, and I'll review my entries to try and get better each time. And so we're not always going to be perfect, but so long as we're learning, managing our risk in accordance with our own style of trading, our own style of risk management, our own discipline, our own capital. Okay, so long as we're doing those things and continuously improving, then we can improve after each trade for the next trade. Okay, hope this video is useful. This is what I want you to pay attention to, this reversal at 10:30. Okay, new hour, 30 minutes into the new hour, takes liquidity, immediate reverse, and you can see how quickly it's just gone through all these highs. And that's another important lesson, is to try and understand price action, right? This did not stress me out because I understood this price action to be the liquidity that's been generated on this move down for this move back up into where this needs to go, and somewhere up around. We'll already balance this little gap. Maybe that's enough. Okay, which is why I had my target there. or may need to go further up and balance a higher inefficiency. Hope the video is useful. I will now talk with you in a future video.